What's going on, guys? ShadowFox4562 here, coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing a deck profile on Blackwings. Just because Blackwings have recently got some support and a lot of attention and hype. And that's my ESPN going off, be quiet. Um, so we're just going to do my deck profile and what I'm probably going to be taking to an ARG Circuit Series soon. So hope you like it. Alright, first off, we run 3 Chris the Crack of Dawn. This is probably the second best card in the deck right now, just because he's a 19 beater, so he searches for everything, and on top of that, he can be special summons, and he also cannot be destroyed by card effects once per turn. This is very important because a lot of times back in the day, you'd have a Whirlwind out and you'd try and summon a Shura, and they would bottomless you, and this stops that from happening. So this card's really good, really solid. Next we have 2 Shura the Blue Flame. I know it's sacrilege to only play 2, but right now, the way I have the deck built, 2 is all I really need. If you don't know what he does, when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, you get a special summon of Blackwing with 1500 or less attack from your deck, and it's effects negated. Next we run 2 Pinaki, the Waxing Moon. This card is amazing. There are some people that I've seen that in their deck profiles, they do not even play this card, and I don't understand why. I'll show you a combo later, but right now I'm just going to read off its effect. This card, basically what it does is when it's sent to the graveyard from the field, you get to add any Blackwing from your deck to your hand. The only downside to this card is it cannot be used for any synchro except for Blackwing. But that's okay because the combo I'm going to show you, you can OTK your opponent and you don't need, and you can just synchro for Blackwing and OTK your opponent. But I'll show you that later. Next we only run 2 Bora. 3 really seemed unnecessary because you run 3 Chris. It's just, it's a piercer. It's really good. Next, of course, you run 3 Kalute. And I run 2 Gale, and there's a reason for this, and they're coming up right now. I don't want a lot of tuners in my hand to clog, so 2 Gale is all I need, and plus I run a lot of draw power in the deck, and search power and stuff, so I only really need to run 2 Gale. 1 Orochi the Squall. This card is ridiculous. Okay, so a lot of people think it's bad, but let's think about it. It can be searched out with anything in the deck via Black Whirlwinds. You can special summon it to your field as a tuner. And on top of that, whenever it's synchro summoned, this is just icing on the cake. Whenever you use it for a synchro summon, you're allowed to switch one of your opponent's monsters from attack to defense or defense to attack. So basically, this is involved in the 2-card combo that I'm going to show you later, or 3-card combo. 1 Zephyros, because you kind of have to. It's really nice just to have that extra level 4. Those combo plays where you balance the Bora and then you summon this and you special the Bora again. It's just really nice to have. And 1 Gladius the Midnight Sun. This card, originally I didn't think that I was going to run this card. And I thought it was bad. And then I got to thinking, alright, so the combo play is you open up with a Black Whirlwind and a Pinaki. You play the Black Whirlwind, then you play the Pinaki. Pinaki searches Gladius. You special Gladius. You synchro with Pinaki and Gladius to make a No-Thung. Then No-Thung's effect activates. No-Thung, you deal 800 to your opponent, and then you also get to normal summon another Blackwing monster from your hand. So you would summon something like a Chris or a Shura, and then you get another search off. So then you get to special Orochi out. Then Orochi synchros with No-Thung to bring out Hawkjoe. And Hawkjoe's effect says, hey, when I'm synchro summoned, I'm allowed to special summon No-Thung back. And your opponent takes another 800. So you've already done 16. So this is going to be 5,000. So it's going to be 6,600 plus the damage from the Shura. That's game. I mean, it's that simple. All you have to do is open up with 2 cards and a level 4 Blackwing. That's it. So on to the spells and trap cards. For spells, I play 3 Black Whirlwinds. It's kind of standard. You have to. I play 3 Pot of Duality. A lot of people don't like playing this card in this deck anymore just because they think this is an OTK deck and you want to special summon a lot. But the way I have the deck set up right now, you have so much draw power and search power that you set up turn 1 and then you kill them game 2. Or turn 2, I'm sorry. You set up turn 1, you kill them turn 2. And Duality helps accomplish that by getting that extra card like a Whirlwind to hand. Next is Triple Upstart. Love this card. 1 card for Black Feathers. Again, you have so much draw power that doesn't even really matter. And the fact that you play a Duality and then this, it doesn't matter that you can't special summon. 1 Allure of Darkness, 1 Regeki, and 1 Dark Hole. And then for the trap cards, we play Triple Reckless. Again, Blackwings always have had a problem until very recently of hand replenishment once you've gone off. That's not exactly the case now with the 2-card combo, but just in case I don't open up that, I want a way to replenish my hand. And chances are, with all the draw power I have, if I open up with 2 of these, I'm going to win. 1 Compulse. This card, I thought about not playing this, actually, but it is very, very good, especially against Satellar Knights. Satellar Knights, they'll summon a Deltharos or a Triver, and you can't really do anything about it with your deck that would really hurt them. So you just play Compulse and it bounces it back, and it's funny and nice. It also works very well against any Necros player just because you can bounce their monster, and then you can proceed to OTK them since they don't run any traps. 1 Crush Card Virus. A lot of people don't like Crush Card right now. I love it. The only deck that it's really not good against, well, the only 2 are Shaddoll and Burning Abyss. You never want to play this card against Shaddoll and Burning Abyss, so you just side it out. But it is devastating against Yosenju and Necros. If you resolve this card against Yosenju, they will lose. They do not have a way of coming back. 1 Delta Crow. I don't run MSTs, so Delta Crow kind of seemed like a must, and also it's that unexpected factor of, oh my gosh, I just got heavy. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Icarus Attack, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrent, and 1 Ring of Destruction. This card is great just because you can draw into it turn 1, set it, and since you can't OTK them that turn, it brings you closer to an OTK. Alright, now for the extra deck, we have 1 Ragnazero. This card's great against a lot of stuff. It's just, you have to run it. It's just one of those cards where you'll find it very useful. 1 Diamond Direwolf. Again, just kind of something you have to run. Castel, so good. Xerophon. This card is basically a walking, living, breathing skill drain. It takes 2 Winged Beast monsters that are level 4. You can attach a material and negate the effects of all face-up cards on the field until the end of your opponent's turn. And it gains 300 for each, so it's really good. 1 Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. You just gotta run it, man. 1 101. I actually really like this card, especially since there are not that many traps going around right now. It's good, and then when it gets hit by a trap, you can just attach a material so you can save it. So it stops you from getting killed. 1 Armades. This card is great. You can play it against Necros. They can't drop their Decisive Armor. You play it against the Tellarknight. They can't drop their Honest. You play it against Yosenju. They can't drop their 1 Honest dude, even though you don't really see them playing that a lot. And this is deadly in the mirror match. In the mirror match, they can't drop their Kalutes, so this literally runs over every single one of their main deck monsters. 1 Graham the Shining Star. Eventually I might end up taking this out, but it's kind of good right now. 2 Nothung. This card is MVP. Like I explained before, it has 3 effects. Your opponent takes 800 when it's summoned. your opponent's monster loses 800 when it's summoned, and then you get to have another normal summon that turn. You can only have the normal summon effect once per turn, or else this card would be extremely broken, but it's still a very good card. 2 Obsidian Hawkjoe, the card that really makes the OTK possible. This card, you get to special summon a level 5 or higher winged beast monster from your grave when it's synchro summoned, and then on top of that, whenever a card would target a Blackwing monster, you can make it target another card. Or, I think, this card? Yeah, this card for an attack or for a card effect. 1 Crimson Blader, absolutely rocks Necros. 1 Beals. Beals is just that kind of good wall, unless they really have a way to get around it, like a breakthrough skill or a Trish or a Compulse, then they can't really get rid of it. And 1 Leo, just because I haven't summoned it yet, but I'm sure it's useful somehow. Now for the side deck, we play 2 Ojama Trio. Ojama Trio absolutely wrecks Burning Abyss. It's good for any deck that likes to swarm, and you can potentially kill your opponent with it. Since I main deck Dark Hole and Regeki, that might be all I need, is just an extra 900. It's a really good card. I would play it in everything, really. 2 Mind Crush, you gotta play it. Everything in the game searches. Every deck searches. So why wouldn't you play this? 2 Divine Wrath. I know this is an interesting choice, but if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. I play an OTK deck, so if I'm going up against Necros or a deck that doesn't run any traps, and say they have a Valkyris in hand, they activate Valkyris, I can chain Divine Wrath, negate it, and then I win. So this card's just really good. It's a very skill-based card just because you have to know when to play it, but if you play it at the right time, it can win you the game. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors. Listen, guys, Satellite Knight are real. I'm just going to put that down there. Blackwings, the thing about Blackwings is Blackwings excel at beating the meta, but they lose a lot to back row heavy decks because back row heavy decks typically grind, and that's what Blackwings can do. And they're kind of, Blackwings are weird. They're kind of like a hybrid between a grind deck and a really fast-paced meta deck. So you want to be able to stop Satellite Knights and beat them at their own game while getting your effects off. So that's why I play Light Imprisoning. I mean, the Deneb searches and the not being able to summon off of Altair and Vega it's just great. 2 Imperial Iron Walls because we hate Necros and we don't really care about Spirit Beast, but Spirit Beasts are still a thing, so why not hinder them? 1 Vanity's Emptiness. This card is an absolute must. Y'all know about this card. 1 Soul Drain. A lot of people would question, why do I play Soul Drain if I play Panaki? Well, when I open up Panaki, I'm probably going to kill you, so I'm not going to need a next turn. And with all the draw power I have and all the search power, I don't need the search. Completely wrecks Burning Abyss. I love it. Shadal. Love it. And 3 MST. So that's it for the deck. Tell me what you thought about it. Any suggestions, comments, anything like that. What you liked, what you didn't like. Also, last video that I posted, I said that I would be giving a pack to someone who commented, just a random commenter. So RJ Slaughter won, and this is your pack, and I will be sending it out tomorrow morning. And I hope you get it and pull something really good. Thank you for commenting. So, guys, just remember to comment, rate, subscribe, or comment, like, subscribe. Rate hasn't been around forever. Comment, like, subscribe, and if you want to win another pack next video, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment. Thanks, guys. Peace.